Gulnaz, Brennan, let's talk money is an intriguing theme in itself, but it takes on a different significance when coupled with domestic abuse and coercive control. Could you expand on why money is so important to those suffering abuse or this kind of control?
Thank you, Ray. Well, money plays a crucial role, particularly in case of domestic abuse and coercive control, because it is often a tool of power and manipulation. So abusers usually they restrict access to finances, and that could be anything such as limiting access to their bank account or preventing them from working, or in fact also monitoring every penny they spend. And this leaves victim feeling very trapped and powerless, unable to make decisions, and then it's really difficult for them to then leave an abusive relationship. So financial independence is the key to breaking the cycle of abuse because it empowers victims to regain control of their finances and their life, hopefully.
Is it your view that understanding money may be an important factor for current generations being able to avoid coercive control with this greater financial knowledge?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Ray. I mean, you need to understand money. You need to have financial literacy. And this is something that we are working upon. We want to make financial literacy part of the curriculum. Hopefully, that is our longer term vision. But understanding money and having strong financial knowledge can be a very powerful defense against coercive control. When younger generations, especially women, are financially literate, they are better equipped to manage their own life, their own resources, and hence they can make informed decisions as well about their own future. So financial independence and financial education empowers them also to spot early signs of coercive control. You know, if they already know, then they can spot those signs like restricted access to funds, like I've already said, or forced financial dependency. It also provides them the tools to maintain independence, hence making it harder for them to fall victim to any kind of financial manipulation in their relationships and in the future. So it's really, really important, I believe, for younger generations to be financially literate and understand about money, especially women, because all our work is around women.
Gulnaz, your project to empower 50,000 girls and young women over the next 5 years is extraordinary. I know that this project has no boundaries, so can you talk about some of the differences you envisage in the way the project will work across different continents? Is it always to do with money?
The Empower 50K Girls project is indeed a global initiative. We started it this year, early January, to mark the 10 years of She Inspires. And the idea is to reach out and empower 50,000 women and girls locally and globally. So whilst money is a key part of empowerment, the project tailors its approach based on the specific needs of each region or each country. It's about recognizing the needs and then providing the right tools, whether it is mentorship, health, leadership skills, or financial education. The cultural, educational, and social landscape of each region and each country will play a crucial role in determining how we deliver the support. So whilst in the UK, it's going to be about financial literacy. In India, we have already started in August this year, and it's all about women's health. And we have started with menstrual health for young girls. We are looking at different countries, so it could be about digital literacy as well. It just depends how it evolves. Ultimately, our goal is to create sustainable pathways for success and giving girls the knowledge, the confidence, and the networks to overcome both personal and organizational challenges, regardless of where they are in the world. So the approach may be different, but the mission, that is empowering 50,000 women and girls, remains the same.
Thank you, Gulnaz. From the answers you've already given, the demands on making this project work are off the scale. Is it your intention to elicit support from elsewhere, like governments, powerful donors, and politicians?
You're right, Ray. It is a huge project. And when I started it, I had no idea how we're going to even begin. But I have always believed if your mission is right, you will find the right support. And this is what's happening. The scale of Empower 50K project requires collaborations and support from every sector, from government, from powerful donors, because something like this, of this magnitude, cannot be achieved in isolation. And I have always believed in the power of collaborations in everything that I have done. So we have already started building partnerships with our existing businesses, existing organizations we have been working with over the past 10 years. My idea now is to reach out to government organizations in terms of, policy changes, advocacy, powerful donors who can then help us actually deliver the projects in the remotest part of the world, where we started already in India. And I'll always give the example of India because that's where we started. And Indian government has an initiative which is around girls and girls' education, which is Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, which means educate a girl and save a girl. And I ultimately want to link our Empower 50K with that initiative. And equally, every country will have its different initiatives. That's what I intend to do. So hopefully we should be able to garner the support and look at various funds and different organizations. And we'll get there. We'll get there, I'm sure.
Tell me, what does the future look like to you in 6 years' time? How will the world be different when your 5-year program has finished? Do you think it will ever truly finish?
In 6 years' time, I hope the world is slightly better than it is today for girls. A world where 50,000 women and girls have gone through the Empower 50K Girls program. And they're not only empowered, but they're leaders and mentors, and they're leading the change. So we have already reached out to 2,500 girls, and we've got 250 champions. Those champions are leading the change now in their schools. And I see in 5 years' time a network of very strong and resilient young women leaders who are sharing their experiences, teaching and learning from each other. And the most exciting part of this program is its ripple effect. That's very exciting because it's not only about 50,000 girls. It is the millions of lives these girls are going to touch and reach, their families, their communities, their businesses, the societies, the ones who are going to challenge and advocate and inspire. And they will take the ownership of the legacy. So will the program ever truly finish? I don't think so. And in many ways, I hope it doesn't, because empowerment is a continuous process. It's not just one-off thing. And whilst the 5-year program may finish, the formal program, the movement that we are creating will continue to evolve as the need, and so the program will evolve. And the girls who are part of the program will, like I've said and I've mentioned before, will become mentors and leaders, and they're the ones who are going to carry the torch forward. And this kind of movement doesn't really have to end. It only grows stronger. And that's what I hope. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I think your vision is amazing. And for what it's worth, I think it won't just be slightly better in 5 years' time. I think it will be a lot better. Gulnaz, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ray.